Hello guys, welcome back to Willy Tech Kenya. This is a channel whereby I get focused into showing you some of the ways that you can get to start forex trading, and consider this one to be our lesson 1, since we'll be covering basics on forex and where can you get to start if you want to learn forex. So first thing first, I'll be using my computer to do some illustration here. So allow me to just go ahead. I get to use my computer for the purpose of the illustration so that we get to move together step by step. Another thing which is also crucial is that you need to understand forex. It takes time for one to master how you go about all these trades, and also it also takes you time to have the right discipline, of course, to understand what is risk management, as well as we also have something called the edge. So those are basically the main 3 things that you must have in order for you to have a very good understanding when it comes to forex. And of course, with those 3 major pillars, trust you me, you can turn out to be a profitable trader. So with this channel, I'll just request you to just go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't so far, so that we get to build this community, we get to move together. And of course, by the end of the day, every time I get to release a new lesson about forex trading, you always be notified. So to start with, let me just open my let me just go ahead and get to open my to start with, let me just use my computer for the purpose of the illustration so that you get to move step by step. And for this case, we'll start by looking into, let me just make sure this one is a bit large. So what we'll be doing for today's lesson, we'll be looking into what is forex. Let me just make sure this one is a bit small. So guys, to start with, we are going to look into what is forex trading, and that's where we get to start. And with forex trading, this is basically what we mean by this. This is the exchange of money, exchange of currencies. So this is the exchange of currencies. So that's what we mean by forex trading. This is the exchange of currency, the exchange of currencies. So that's what we mean by forex trading. That's the basic definition that you can get about forex trading. And of course, the second concept that we'll be looking into is something what we call the currency pair. So let me just go ahead and get to list that down. Currency pairs. So with forex, there are a number of currency pairs, that is currency pairs. So with forex trading, there are a number of pairs that you need to understand when it comes to the market. And to start with, we have currencies such as GBP. These are in full, this means the British pound. It means British pound. This is the GBP. With the abbreviation means GBP. We also have currencies such as Euro. Another currency pair that we have which is popular is the USD, and of course we have currency pairs such as we have the CAD. These are some of the most popular currency pairs that you're going to come across on the chart. So we also have currencies such as the JPY. So basically these ones, they're usually in capital letters, so I'm just typing randomly, but they're normally in capital letters. So for instance, with the GBP, this one means the British pound. It means in full, it means the British pound. So that's something you also need to know. So when it comes to Euro, that's the European. This is the European currency, or the European dollar. And of course we have the United States dollars. The United States. This one is the United States. United States dollar. And of course for the CAD, it means the Canadian dollar. So these are some of the popular currency pairs that you're going to come across. So we also have here, what we have here is what we call the Japanese yen. The Japanese yen. So this is the Japanese yen. This is also something which is very popular. So let's proceed. We get to look into apart from these currency pairs, which other currency pairs are they popular? We have things like the NZD. We also have currencies such as we have currencies such as we have the CHF. those we have currencies such as CHF. What I mean is that these currency pairs, the list keep continuing, but there are those major ones that you have to know if you want to be a major trader. So apart from the currencies, we also have things such as index. We have the index which you can get to trade. We are talking about things such as you have the US 30. So since these are it's just a basic lesson, I won't be getting into more details about these. We have the index that is the US 30. We also have the US the US 100. All those are they fall under the category of indices. So apart from this just currency, we have something we call the currency pair. So with the currency pair is whereby we have a combination of two currency pair. For instance, let me just type here to show you what I'm doing. This is just a brief lesson to introduce you into some of the things that you need to know when it comes to forex trading. So apart from the currency pair, we have something called the currency combination. So for instance, we have I'm sure you have come across Euro USD. This is what we call the currency combination. These are combination of two currencies. So let me just go back to my chart so that I get to show you exactly what I'm talking about. For instance, let me just type my I go to my chart so that I get to show you what exactly I'm talking about. So for this case, as you can see here, let me just get to show you exactly what I'm talking about. For instance, let me just zoom out this one. Get to zoom out this one. Then of course, let me just zoom out this one so that we get to look into this in a different way. So for this case, for instance, we have, let me just use this one. For instance, we have the US 30. So we have something like the US 30 highlighter. So let me just head to the settings, lines, you have visibility, of course, background line. So yeah, so we have something like the US 30. Let me just go ahead. I get to type exactly what I'm saying. We have things like the US 30. We have things like the Euro USD. We also have things such as the GBP USD. These are some of the combination or currency combinations that I'm talking about. So apart from these, there are things you need to know when it comes to this currency pair. For instance, when we are talking about the currency pair, we have the first currency which appears as the first one in every combination. So for this case, for instance, we have the Euro USD. So we have Euro as the first currency. So the name of the first currency is usually the quote currency, while the second one, the first one is usually the base currency, while the second one is usually the quote currency. So it's important for you to know that whenever you have two combination of pairs, the first one is called the base currency, while the second one is called the quote currency. So generally, that's our introduction lesson number 1. And in our second lesson, we'll be looking into more details about the same. And of course, we'll keep improving when it comes to the graphics to make sure that you get the lessons the best way possible. So if you found the video valuable, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. And of course, I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.